KXAN News.
That breaking news we continue right here on KXAN and the CW Austin of the icy conditions that have now created several other problems throughout central Texas. A lot of roads still either ice on them this morning, or you have ice on those tree limbs and those trees, and it's falling over and making it really dangerous to pass through. In some cases it sparks fires. We still have more than 150,000 customers in the dark, but we want to talk about the roads, and joining us now is Brad Wheelis, a spokesperson for the Texas Department of Transportation. Brad, thank you so much for being here with us. I want to ask you, what is still closed at this hour? Are we still seeing ramps closed down? Are we still having problems with people slipping on the ice?
Yes, these conditions are improving on our primary roadways, but the elevated structures are always difficult to treat. We continue treating those and de-icing, but our message remains the same this morning, Tom and Sally. Don't drive if you don't have to. There are those icy patches they're treating, but crews are not only treating those slick spots, but also removing some tree branches, as Sally mentioned. They have fallen in the area, so we're taking care of those. I think the latest report I had was one on southbound 35 frontage road near Ruttenberg. So for the most part, on our larger roadways, 35, 290, 71, 183, the right-of-way is wide enough that if a tree branch is going to fall, it's going to land either in the right-of-way and out of traffic or on a frontage road. But we are responding to those, and especially those secondary roadways that don't have the wide enough right-of-way. Those branches can fall down, and that can present a problem. So we want to tell people to stay off the roads if possible. If you must drive, you're going to a warming center, you're essential personnel, use extreme caution, and not only watch out for the icy patches, but also either down power lines or those falling branches or traffic signals that are inoperable because of those power outages.
Yeah, that's another thing that you have to watch out for, Brad. Another question that we have is, when do you see this shifting to where you can start opening up some of those overpasses and bridges? Is there a time on that?
Yeah, well, what we try to do is we try to spot treat those, get those taken care of as soon as possible, and open those right back up. We know our partners at the 183A are waiting for some warmer temperatures. That is an elevated structure, and those elevated highways are pretty difficult to keep clear. And so we want to make sure that safety is first, and there is another route by taking the free lanes there. So we try to keep all roadways passable so that the first responders, essential personnel can get through. Passable, as I say, is not perfect. And so if we can just get through one more morning with folks staying at home, if they can, I think we'll be in the clear this afternoon.
Brad, we're taking a live look right now, and you can see the roads. There's people driving around, but it's nothing like it normally would be at 7 on a Thursday morning. From some of our colleagues who came into work this morning, they shared with us that they get to big intersections and the power's off, none of the lights are on, none of the traffic lights are on. Is there something that TxDOT or other first responders can do in that situation? How do we make sure that those are safe?
Yeah, so that's why I say drive with extreme caution if you have to be out there. And we put the messaging out there, and I appreciate you guys also letting folks know, your viewers know, that if you come across a traffic signal that is out, you need to treat that as a four-way stop. So that means you'll let the person on your right, if they arrive first, go. Right. Yeah, so treat it as a four-way stop, and that will go a long way in keeping everybody safe.
Brad, before we let you go, I need to ask, this live look that we're taking a look at traffic, there are some of the light poles, obviously, that you see the light reflecting. I'm looking outside the window of our TV station. It's still dark out there. What about some of the stretches of the highways, of 35 and a Mopac, where the electricity is out with those light poles? How dangerous is it? Because if you don't have light illuminating and it's dark outside and you're driving, that could be really scary.
Yeah, those are not ideal conditions, Sally, right? But we all have headlights on our cars, and that should help illuminate if you absolutely have to get somewhere in the dark. But again, I cannot stress enough, we need to get through this morning with folks staying off the roadways unless it's absolutely necessary. Slow way down. Yeah. That way your headlights will work when there's not illumination up there because of the power outages, and you should get to your destination safely. Check drivetexas.org before you leave, especially if you're traveling across the region. It kind of looks like it did yesterday, so we still have a lot of icy patches across a large swath of Texas, including our area here.
Are you confident with the signage that you have right now, letting people know what's closed and what's not when they are on the roads?
We're confident with that. I would also use the caveat that conditions change from minute to minute in situations like this. So somewhere where we've de-iced, if it's cold enough, that can ice over again, and we try to get back out there. That's why we want to keep people off the road, because those conditions can change minute by minute.
Brad Wheelis with the Texas Department of Transportation. We so appreciate you taking the time to keep us and our viewers safe this morning.
Thank you.